inside of the twin, including their void, and inside of Siberian.
Yeah, unfortunately the Masters is dying on a stream and like burst it, the fight goes. They actually did a really good job positioning after like. But unfortunately, goes in with a fight the second time. Really good stuff.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Mars. He's dreaming. No, he's not dreaming anymore. Oh, he's dreaming. He's going for it. The absolute madman. He's going for the rope. Gotcha, chat. You guys thought.
I like the casual walk in. Like the blink that he does isn't.
He
like,
doesn't even reach the pit.
Outside the pit.
Radiant's
he's like, I'm gonna walk in the rest of the way.
Imagine if everyone just ignored him though. He would have got it.
And now this game looks really rough. Well, they do still have to go high ground at some point, but like his void's really far behind them.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to play Dota, to be honest. He just wants to play PvE. This guy is on the grind.
Is under
I
attack.
respect that because I don't really want to.
Oh. Top lane, Zeus gets himself away. Unfortunately, Mars won't quite be so lucky as he will be left behind. The sacrificial lamb to allow Zeus to get away.
Got tier 2. Awful.
Yes, these range creeps are so powerful. You take them, and then all of a sudden the entire wave just gets pushed in by one range creep. He's giving his life for this. Like, all right, chat. Do you think he's gonna die? He did.
I love that.
The really slow infernal blade is just very good. The slow. They're looking at Dream right here. Oh, LSA's gonna land this because Face's point, he's okay actually. It's Gatke's the one who's going down pretty quickly, but in comes Cheshire Cat with a jump away from Dream, keeps him nice and safe. He's still looking though. He's still hungry. Still, oh my goodness, getting onto 2 here. Mystic Flare comes down, just catching onto the Sentinel, beautifully positioned by Emerger, but now the Doom comes down onto the Face's point. He could be in some trouble. Afterlife jumping in, trying to help out his Void here. They're gonna try and turn it around and fight into Mastermind here, and actually with the lifesteal, it's actually helping him live through the Doom, but unfortunately Infernal Blade comes in. The Void will fall to a stray multi-shot, but the Doom's gonna go down as well. Lil Pleb, what are you doing? She's going so hard. Jesus, that's an Aegis gone. What was that? He's coming to save the day. He's coming to save the day. Undying will be here any second now. Just kidding. Lil Pleb's dead, and that's gonna put an end to things. I love this game. Like Drow was just like.
Oh my god.
I feel like everyone was dead. Drow had 2 options, like get away or just like rip your shirt off and just stride into the fight like an absolute alpha. She chose the ladder, for better or for worse.
I can kind of understand them wanting to force that fight because they get. But then, all of a sudden, like they doom the Void that's already chrono, got all his damage, and like this goes completely offline. And this is the problem that I have. If they don't do it, nice. They can struggle. And then the Drow just turns up at the end of the fight after like 3 or 4 heroes have died with an Aegis, and it's like, guys, we can fight now.
She really wanted that Skywrath, jumping into 4 heroes to finish off the Skywrath.
Did she get the Skywrath?
She didn't get the Skywrath, no. She didn't get the Skywrath at all. She got nothing. She got a quick death,
Radiant
which
are scanning.
could be considered a ward.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile on the top lane, Skywrath TP's out, back to base, just dodges out the Sentinel quite nicely.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Are Siberium still in control? This is my question. Oh, Afterlife is dead. Looks like Siberium is still in control with that kill. Denying the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Yeah, now what are you going to push Seneko?
Well, I thought they would have tried to keep it alive just for out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here we go. he's in.
Oh, they're circling. They're circling like vultures coming down on top of a corpse as they look for Immersion. But Immersion, with that little kid, going to be able to get himself back. So Snaker's going to be the new target. They're going to kill off this little tiny Enchantress. Taking some time though. I mean, the heals are pretty sick. Snaker's actually just skipping away from this one. Immersion giving them the old 1-2 as well, but does finally get killed off by some arrows. But yeah, Snake actually ran away from that.
Under attack.
Wow.
Radiant Diaglyph. Yeah, a really great water by the way.
No. No.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I love little pleb. It's like, you think that scares me, that Nimbus? I'm gonna watch. What? I'm gonna force myself into the Nimbus. Nimbus me.
That was like one of our original
Yeah. I'm still into that. I think he's got the mentality. Meanwhile, they're trying to finish off the Mars here with this Doom, but the Void's on top of him. He's looking for the Chronosphere, lands it, tries to catch Cheshire Cat, doesn't quite do so, and the Doom's absolutely fine, so a bit of a no-no-sphere here.
Master's gonna go in again and...
I would imagine so.
I mean, Zeus wants to pass. Like, he doesn't care about anybody.
Yeah, runs down Gadkey. No one's jumping him. Oh, Lil Plat.
Oh my.
How did it... What an alpha male, dude. Lil Plat's just like...
Hit the Doom instead of the Drow.
Just TP's out under a Nimbus. It's like, I don't care about you, Zeus. I just want to make that abundantly clear. I'd 4-stuff into your Nimbuses. I TP under them. Your Nimbuses ain't worth shit, dog.
To be fair, he did...
Nah, that ruins my narrative. Don't say that. What, you think Little Pleb's in trouble? Oh, Little Pleb might be in some trouble as they turn around with the arena. No, Little Pleb's fine. Never in doubt. Unfortunately, she can't attack outside of the arena, but now that it runs down, they'll be able to kill off Immersion. And they'll look in Snako as well. Live to win. They overstep their bounds a little bit.
It's Mars. Fight all the time.
Radiant's top tower is under
How
attack.
much HP?
No.
Or anything. I think Cheshire Cat's playing really well. The Centaur stop always coming in. The right targets as well. Like even the Mars goes in with the arena there, but
yeah. Ready to follow up. And the pipe as well is really helpful, just stopping heroes getting bursted. Oh, Mastermind. Oh, that wasn't really the combination they were looking for there, as the BKB is able to come off from the Void. Pretty poor Yules from Alina, unfortunately. Can't blame him though, as the Void gets a jump away. He's all good.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It was a nice early BKB, so it was nice and long. 10-second BKB. Probably not how you want to be using it, mind.
no, it's not a...
Dire's top tower
he's got
has
Link.
fallen.
I really don't think... Okay.
Oh, Centaur. Okay, whole kitchen sink being thrown his way right now. I mean, they're keeping him alive for a little bit longer, but he will eventually fall with the damage from Immersion and the Zeus. By the way, Strau's not going BKB either. Of course she's not going BKB. She's going for the Satanic. Just disrespecting the Zeus at every available opportunity.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
About sending a message.
Little pleb and FN.
I mean, they're CS players. They do just... The thing is, like, CS players just shout at each other all the time, but that's kind of like, it's not considered beef with them, because that's just how they be. Like, there's been several interviews with CS players that said as much as well, just being like, oh yeah, you know, we yell at each other in our team. That's just kind of what we do. Like, no one takes it personally. They're a lot thicker skinned than us. Us fragile Westerners. With our soy milk and our safe spaces.
I'll never forget when we went to watch you get vegetarian food.
Yeah.
Really quite some.
I just heard what? What is this? No meat. No meat? We want water? No.
Meat in our water.
Yeah. So not beef water. They kept giving me cabbage rolls in Russia.
They did.
As if that was like a reasonable meal. I like these rolls. They're like bread rolls stuffed with cabbage. Yeah, it's vibing. Just kind of chilling.
Don't respect other people's, like, other countries.
I mean, they were good. They just weren't really a replacement for every meal like they thought it was. You know, they do need to have like some protein.
We're like covering for them at the moment as well. Only you say nice things.
Oh yeah, I mean, once I made friends with the catering lady, and that was it. You know, she made me like strange pizzas every day, but you know, they were great. I was very appreciative of that. Awesome. Meanwhile, yeah, he's gonna get brought down here. The centaur is dead. Some nice centaur steaks made for the side of Live to Win. That's gonna sustain them for a little bit longer. But little pleb, man, these multi-shots, they don't mess around. Dream. Ooh, we're looking for the chrono, but they get some good reactions on the side of Siberian. A blink and a force. Yeah, long old tombstone. He's finally gonna run out.
They really want to try and fight here on Roche.
They're pretending. Oh, acting from Live to Win. Gatsky. Snako, is he just gonna solo Gatki here? Is he actually just gonna solo when the chrono comes down into the drought? Uh-oh, Spaghetti, Lil Plum's gonna lose his life, as is goddamn Gatki did go down at the same time as well. Doom's actually been thrown down onto the Faces point as well. Oh no. Siberian, they lose two big heroes. Amazing chrono from Dream. Sets them up, and now they're looking towards Roche. Oh wow, they're looking for this Enchantress instead. Actually, as they're going to try and drop her down, but Mastermind needs to back himself away, taking a bit too much damage. They will finish the job, and now the Drought comes in. Might be able to take down the Mars here. Mars is trying to stand his ground with the Bulwark, doing a decent job at it as well, but Cheshire Cat and the Drow still not getting it through just yet. Okay, so finally after Lightfall Forwards, he just kind of went AFK. Interesting. He just chilled. Uh-oh. Virgin. He's going to get finished off here. Laguna Blade comes through. Lil Pleb with the triple kill. The game comes barreling back in the other direction. Does Live to Win, lose 3.
Oh, great fight for Live to Win. By that. The Drow and the leader. They're going to get Roche, but the Drow just wants to buy back. They're kind of in a position here. Kind of want to fight the Drow dies scared. Without the Aegis, then the game's going to be really difficult.
Yeah. Your song is fallen into the radiant.
There it is. Yes, at last. Realizing that Satanic was not the answer to our problems. Yeah, building tanky versus Zeus is always a double-edged sword because of the percentage-based damage of static field.
The BKB wouldn't have. I even do something guard.
Yeah, I like Skadi. Always feels pretty key to have. Or you could roll the dice.
Little Pleb had a. Now he's got rid of it. He's like.
Yeah. I had a pub game where we were against a Zeus, and our carry was, I think it was a Faceless Void carry, and he was insistent he wasn't going to go buy BKB until we found our tier 4 items, because you might find a Minotaur horn. I shit you not. It's the worst I've ever seen.
When you lose at 25 minutes, that's when... Maybe I did it wrong.
Maybe I messed up. Cheshire Cat doesn't quite find the stomp. Jumps in, but his feet don't connect. Oh, another missed stomp, this time from Mastermind.
Live to Win are really playing dangerously.
They are.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean... so scary, right? So
Dire's structures are fortified.
Again, they still have to go high ground.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
that ain't easy, sunshine. They've got some backlines connection with this Centaur, but the middle tier 2 tower is going to fall here. I'll throw down the Nimbus onto the Drow for some reason. I think they were maybe looking to combo that up with a Chrono, but didn't come in. Maybe a Rhea? I don't really know. Maybe just a Hello Nimbus.
I mean, that fight, if they were going to fight the best chance, now she just beat.
Yeah, they just want to weigh out the Aegis, but it's a pretty long time.
avoid him. It's like lacking a damage item. So yes, he's going to be survivable. Doom with the link. Killing people is going to be...
Yeah, I'm guessing he feels like he doesn't need to do damage just yet because of this Skywrath and this Zeus.
Yeah, maybe, but Drow has a...
Yeah.
So reliant on that magic. To be a bit worried.
Just chrono them without BKB. Cheshire Cat can be seen. Arena's going to start off this fight as BKB pops from the Doom. In comes that chrono spear down to the Doom and Cheshire Cat, which brings him down very quickly. And now they're trying to bring down the Doom. Not enough damage on the point though. Turns her. Oh, okay. Doom onto the Lincoln Spear, so Doom is on cooldown. Meanwhile, Immersion gets brought down to the side. Buyback from him as well. Everybody buyback right now. So Russian Zeus doing a decent amount of damage inside of this fight. Now looking towards the Drow. She's silenced up. Does have that BKB. Pops it at this last second. Turns it around now onto the point. He's silenced up. Killed off. They're both dead. Dream and Afterlife taken long nap. And they're looking for more as well. Moldy Shot's going to find out Immersion here. Drow, can she find the rest of the damage? No, she cannot. Immersion's going to get away. Meanwhile, Seneko won't quite be so lucky. As goddamn Mastermind and Gadki take her down. And now they can look into pushing down this bottom wave.
Yeah, two big iron perch. Right, one, the Lincoln's on the void.
Tower has fallen.
Checked before. And then afterwards, the Drow BKB, they're like, oh. We don't really deal with the Drow BKB.
Yep. Yeah, and the chrono, it wasn't good enough. I can't believe I'm saying that because it was onto the Centaur Warren and Doom, but the Doom pop BKB, and that's not enough, unfortunately. When you're playing this chrono sphere without any damage, you have to be dropping onto at least 2 un-BKB targets. That is your criteria. Meanwhile, FN's gonna get a kill on Cheshire Cat, and goddamn, there's a little magic duo doing it.
They're losing their base, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting kills.
Yeah, well, overrated.
Exactly.
Drow, but if they'd have caught the Drow there, I think they massively buyback. But this is my point before, like, yes, that's good, but you saw him doing, like, no damage to the Doom. It's like, oh.
I'll take that.
What to do?
Almighty money.
It says Doom only armor for me, definitely right.
Yeah, the AC is not in. Wait, what? Oh, the Doom, sorry. Yeah, no, Doom has got 6 plus 19.
Drow?
Okay, popping that BKB, trying to turn it around, but this BKB ain't gonna last forever. She needs to run, and she will do exactly that. That's a BKB on cooldown. They might find themselves an option here on the side of Live to win. Yeah, Dream.
Doing whatever.
Radiant's middle tower.
Gotta tank up, bro. Meanwhile, they find themselves a little undying, a little nugget here. As they bring down Gadki and they continue their push down on this middle tier 2 tower, chaining some kills up with each other. They do have the buyback available on this Undying though. No tombstone for 35 seconds though, so probably won't want to buy back until that one's available.
Do you know the best? It's not even an awful item on Zeke. Like, it's okay. I'm just... he's like... not getting touched this whole game, right?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's taken any damage.
The Sange component feels a little bit wasteful. I mean, the stage resistance is nice though if you do...
You go Kaya Sange and then you go Bloodstone Octarine and you just sit on the front line. What now? Come at me.
Remember that high ground thing we talked about before?
Way harder with that arc lightning damage talent. Disgusting. What a baller.
That's good.
Will they ever find FN? Can the Radiant do it? Can the Radiant jump the back lines? That is the question. And the answer? We might just find out as the smoke comes out from the side of Siberian. Looking for a catch. Immersion running down the river. No, Siberian. They're going into the jungle. The Radiant are moving into the dire jungle. where they were trying to find the wild, lesser spotted Zeus. And they will get on top of his face. Oh my goodness, Mastermind. He's got that Doom Infernal. They didn't even want to use it. The disrespect to they're even walking away before he's dead. They just let him burn out the Infernal Blade. The savages, they bring down FN. They tear him limb from limb. And finally, after all this time, the Zeus will get touched. And he's touched in every way imaginable. His first death of the game, 9-1-12 on this Zeus. But now Siberium, they might have just opened themselves up for a one-way ticket to the land of the high ground.
Yeah, that's what best move they. If they force the Zeus buyback here, it gives them a wing condition. Might actually be able to high ground with that Zeus.
Deko though, just throwing some spears. Get away! Go away from my high ground. Oh, Chronosphere comes down onto the Drow. They're going to try and take it down in time without a BKB. Caught that. They might be able to finish the job. They actually push her out of the Chronosphere, but it is okay. They get the kill onto Lil Pleb, and now they have to back themselves away on the side of Siberia. But Dream's not willing to let that happen. He's looking for a hero, and that hero's going to be Mastermind to get that Atos down along with that Nimbus. And Mastermind is going to lose his life. The two big cores taken out on the side of Siberia, with the Drow dead for 105 seconds. Uh-oh. This has come swinging back in the other direction. No respect for that Chronosphere whatsoever from Siberian.
I absolutely love that. Like, they know the Zeus is like first place. They know he has fire. So they basically forced engage all the Radiant side of Radiant by surprise with the Chrono. And Radiant like, oh god, and they all start to panic. They weren't ready for that fight to happen.
No.
So as soon as the Dragon showed up, they hit her up.
Yeah, incredibly high-risk spear from the Mars though, because if he hadn't have, you know, if things had gone a little bit differently, Drow would have got off BKB and Satanic and then she lived, so a bit on the edge there from Afterlife, but let's just say he calculated it.
She didn't have Satanic at the time.
Oh, did she not? Oh, okay.
She didn't have buyback, right? She had the Reaver before.
Gotcha. 2 minutes? Oh, okay then. I don't know what they're doing, which takes 2 minutes.
What do you do that takes?
Well, we want me to list all the things I do which take 2 minutes. Boil an egg very badly.
Undercook it.
Go for a very short cycle. Around my car and back again.
Just as I envisaged.
Urinate after having drunk for the whole day straight.
Chat, what do you do? I'm sure we'll get some lovely answers.
Lose MMR.
You load into the game and somebody...
Yep. That eek voice line is the noise I make when someone picks Pudge in my games. Good old stabby violin. I am interested in that because is stabby violin like a way of talking about like the motion of playing a violin? Or is it saying like the violin is making like a stabbing noise? Or is it saying that it's the noise that plays when you stab someone, like in that famous shower scene?
Yeah, that's why it's called stabbing.
Is that where it's from? The shower scene?
Imagine so.
Okay.
Like that's
Our producer says you stab someone with the violin, which, I mean, there's a reason. Because he's very talented at what he does, and he's an amazing observer. Thank you, Pythian. Please, please don't punish me in some way. I'll like mute my microphone for half the rest of the broadcast.
Stab me with a...
Yeah, come to my house. Yeah, they do have those little knobbly bits in the bottom, which could be quite uncomfortable. I think it would bruise more than stab, though. Yeah, sorry. Get your actual analysis out. Stop interrupting you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop interrupting you any second now. Any second now. Okay, go. Oh no, man, we got a coming down. They drop down, goddamn, a deep dive onto Lina. Get that kill. Alright, go.
I was gonna say the voice carrying the spell prisoner instead of...
Radiant's middle tower.
It's actually a really good item for him as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Mind it all. Carrying your neighbor would happen.
He would have. No BKB for me.
Tower has fallen.
He's gonna give that across to Mars. Meanwhile, there comes the LSA, but Dream's able to get off the BKB. Now turning around looking for the Chrono, only catches the Undying though, not the best Chronosphere in the world. Meanwhile, Dream takes so much damage from this. The Drow, she don't mess around, but there is an Aegis available on that Void, and he's gonna have to use it here. Meanwhile, Merchant's lost his life. Mastermind trying to run away from Half-Life here as he pops that Minotaur. Meanwhile, Cheshire Cat trying to get on top of the Zeus here. There's the Mars in some trouble. He's running into the Drow's face here, trying to bring the fight to her, but that is gonna be Half-Life getting dropped. Meanwhile, the rest of Live to Win just trying to get themselves back a blink away from the Zeus. Dream getting out as well. Does look like it's going to be a pretty unsuccessful retreat, but a retreat nonetheless as they get their big cause out of there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this Sheer Cat again, the MVP of the fight for me. The Zeus in the backline.
Yeah, really nice.
And great force stuff.
Yeah.
He like turns around 3, hits the Void, and he goes down to like half.
It's actually insane. Neko getting his truffles a little bit ruffled here by the side of Little Fled, and Mastermind, can they finish the job even with the magic lamp? It's not going to be enough. Great great arena coming down as Little Fled looks like he's going to lose his life here. Can't survive through it. Does die. Okay. Cheeky little arena. Meanwhile, they try to drop that extra one, and that's going to be goddamn brought down by the Thunder Gods and the Nimbus. Wow.
Like this Seneko play is such bait. Like,
it really is.
I can't hit the Drow. He's like, hello, I'm in Chartreuse. You know how much I love it.
Illusion.
Yeah, they just run up the high ground. They're like, oh my god, it's an Enchantress. Get her.
That is what Enchantress is best at, though. It's not just like the nature of the player, but also the nature of the hero. Like, it just looks so killable. But she ain't. She's tanky.
Make the animations and reasons to play this hero. Remember the video?
Oh yeah. Like they're called something strange, like Dota 2 or something.
Yeah.
Doctor 2.
Radiant's middle barracks.
I imagine that goes right in the diabetes. Like one of those skits.
Under attack.
Like, haha, I'm in charge.
By the way, she's got the enchant effect ancients now, so just casual mud golem rocking up onto your high ground. That's right.
I mean, it's really good for 58 tanks.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And the aura.
Void's above 3 can be
Yeah, they have. And they're going for tier 4s. Hello. 13 seconds till Drow's back. I don't think they're doing this.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Arena as well, they've got BKB Mars.
Yeah, true. I think they can take this fight. All right, let's see what you can do. No, just kidding. They're backing themselves away as expected.
I think this is a fake match though. I wouldn't be surprised to see them.
See, they have a smoke. Neko, he's got one. He's got one. Oh, Mo Farah with the predictions. They should let you into Div 1, dude.
No.
Oh, I mean, look at this. It's just the dreamiest little chrono you've ever seen in your life. This is what dreams are made of. But their ward gets taken out.
Whenever I'm casting a Viking game, it's Chartreuse. My top tier analysis.
Damn, this is patience from the side of Live to Win. Very, very patient. Oh yeah. Yeah, this Granite Aura is sick, by the way. Just giving you casual 15% HP boost. How much is out for the Void?
Well, it puts them up above 3k.
So it's like 400, 450 extra bonus health.
Under attack.
That's pretty juicy. Pretty juicy. In they go, really comes down, they manage to catch out Gaki and the Centaur. However, the Drow's still below ground, and the Doom's come down into the Void. He might just straight up lose his life here. See you later, Sunshine. He's gone. 100 seconds, no Voids. Okay, and it looks like the Mars is heading the same way as well. No way out of this one, even with that cheese. He's gone. All right, nice timing there, just jumping the moment that Aegis runs out and finding themselves 2 huge kills on the side of Siberium.
Charles really scary with. She actually has. But that ward from the Radiant on the high ground as well at the start of the fight can reach. They see everything. Allows them to jump the Void in the back line. All in the vision there.
What a backwards and forwards game this is.
Yeah, it really is. Not been clean at all from either. To be honest here.
Yeah.
When I realised we were casting,
Obnoxious. Jackie cuts it down.
When I saw these two teams... Oh.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There's so much going on in this city.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I couldn't tell who was 5 and 1 and who's like...
Yeah. Pretty dry and... what? Mastermind blowing himself back as he's got that BKB coming on down. They're going to try and finish off the Enchantress here, and they will be able to do exactly that. Enchantress dead for 100 seconds. And Seneko getting caught out a little bit. Trying to bait something, but it doesn't quite work out. Now, FN, he has to play so far back because Cheshire Cat really wants to jump on his face, as does the Doom.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks is fallen.
Dream coming in, dropping down the Chronosphere onto the Doom, and Drow handily plasts herself onto the side of it, but they don't get a kill from this. Excuse me? Okay, that was a no-no sphere.
How they want to use the Stampede. Now they have no way of retreating.
Little Pleb in some trouble here. BKB comes down, going just with a straight up TP away, and Little Pleb will escape. Meanwhile, the rest of the team just blinking themselves out. They go for the full retreat on the side of Siberian because their Ancient was under attack. Okay, they nearly lost the game.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Yeah,
Ancient down to 50% HP.
That could have been really bad on the Radiant side. I cannot believe they all managed to get out there with it.
Yeah. Could have been really bad for us. I mean, the game ends without us noticing. That's
Yeah, we would have been.
We would have been. Yeah, we probably would have been. I was supposed to cast another game after this, but we're there to just got someone else in for the rest of the series.
Oh no, you can still from Div 1 as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I should be. I'd retire. Straight retire if I missed that. Chat's like, please happen.
I was gonna say, great, because now if that ever happens, I can like, you know, do you remember that time you still time?
Yeah.
I'd like force your hand. I love that this Void's going. He needs an armor, right? They get ripped to pieces by them.
Yeah, yeah. He's got no bonus armor, which is a huge problem.
Drow has the. Oh, she didn't take. I thought she'd taken.
Double damage.
No, CDR, Hurricane Pikeman to Satanic, BKB and Prince's Knife, all looking pretty sick from that. As a DD inside of Broshan, they need to do something about this one. Mars trying to close in the gap as they jump forward onto Undying instead. Undying is going to get killed off pretty quickly, but they take the floor onto him right now. And they're going to turn this around and bring down the Mars instead. Meanwhile, Seneco's still on the sidelines. There's a 2-for-1 trade, not looking great for the side of Live to Win, as the Roshan is starting to fall, but a lot of damage being thrown down onto Little Pleb. Little Pleb's going to try and take down that Nimbus, cannot do so. Meanwhile, Cheshire Cat is dropping so low to the percentage damage of the Zeus plus the Roshan, but they jump in, they're trying to find themselves that Mars, but that Voidance fact as he pops it. BKB turns around, trying to save FN, drops down the Chronosphere, only lands onto the Doom. Another pretty bad Chronosphere here as Immersion's in some trouble. Little Pleb just staying on top of him right now. Silence catches him out, along with the Centaur Stomp. They'll be able to take down Immersion. Dream on the run, but this one is over.
If he doesn't chrono the Drow, he can't sit there and hit the Doom, because the Drow killed him while he's in the chrono.
Drow kill him. Yeah. She's also got that Prince's Knife as well, which is very, very difficult for the Void to play into.
The leaders took the action.
Yeah, fourth, because there's a refresher shard on Little Pleb, so...
The fact is fourth.
Oh. Yeah, pretty tight from these two teams. They've been taking down the big boy on cue. But FN, I love what he's doing here, just pushing in this bottom lane, you know, forcing the hand of Siberian, saying you gotta go or you're gonna lose your Ancient. Of course. Yeah, Siberian were more than ready to fight this one. 13 seconds on the Mars currently. Jareth with the buyback. And they jump over the side. They're trying to find themselves Seneko here, but Mastermind and Centaur Warriors don't have the damage between themselves to get that kill. However, they are still going for it. Meanwhile, Goddamn comes on the side with the beacon. He actually drops that Laguna Blade down onto the Enchantress. I mean, that is not worth it. Yeah, interesting. Another buyback from Live to win. I really feel like this is Siberium's chance to win the game, but they are just not really committing to it.
Dire's middle tower
They're scared.
has fallen.
And here comes the smoke. Dream, he still does not have that Chronosphere for another 30 seconds. They jump in with the Mars ultimate, but it's going to miss. The blink away. Meanwhile, Doom, oh my goodness, so much magic damage being taken by the Doom, and he's getting himself back, but he's not going to be able to do so. He's got the Invis, though, to dodge out the spells. Meanwhile, Central Runner's being run down in the front line. He's going to lose his life. Wheel of Void getting so low. He's got, does have buyback, used it immediately. Little Pez in some trouble. Does have that Satanic and that Aegis as well, so not really in that much trouble here. So turn around to the Mars. The Mars should lose his life here, but Gaki is going to fall in the same breath. Meanwhile, Little Pleb still holding his ground here as he pulls the Satanic in his first life. Let's see how that plays out for him as Mastermind comes in. Looking for the Doom. Won't be able to find it on top of the Faceless Void. Can he bring him down? The Faceless Void so low. Forced dots away. Pops the beacon. Pops the Chronosphere. Tries to turn it around onto the Drow. The Drow's getting beaten in right now. And there's magic damage to follow through as well. The Drow is dead. And down goes Mastermind as well. They drag the fight out long enough. They keep the Void alive. And they get the win. Siberian, they lose 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Both the thrones are exposed. So, you know what? Whoever wins, everybody's.
Yeah.
This game is so crazy.
This is such madness. You know, I watched the, you know that documentary about the Michael Jordan on Netflix? I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, The Last Dance.
The Last Dance, exactly. Yeah, the basketball documentary. But I think this game had more throws in it than that did.
They're not throws, they're convincing plays to turn the game, Nomad.
Radiant's ancient
Sorry,
is
sir.
under
Sorry.
attack.
I forgot my terminology.
Thrown, by the way, and just let the Void hit.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they don't need to do it. They've just won at this point, really. Oh, I say that.
Radiant's ancient.
Whoever seen a caster's curse as convincing as that? It is over, though. The Drow is dead. Like, there's no surviving for this Drow here. She's got a Satanic. They've got the damage, though. Little Pleb sitting on the high ground. Fountain keeping her alive. No, it's over, dude. It's over. No, it's over. Stop. 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 Come on, there we go. Damage being dropped. Drow just keeping himself alive, jumping out of the fountain right down. They drop down the suit, but this ancient, it's falling. Can they stop it? They're trying to turn it around. The Molly's shot. They've got the damage, though. Can they, though? The sun comes down. The ancient down on 58. PFM just comes back, right clicks the fountain. Easy win for Live to win as they take it down. My goodness, that was sweaty. Whew, my God. That was...